Alrighty, folks, I am back. Okay, let's see. Camera working? No. Well, come on now. It looks like it's not playing up at all today. Okay, I'm just gonna dive in anyway. Okay, no one really watches this anyway. Talking today, how about a content creator? Like, is that true if no one watches your show? I don't know. It's one of those like philosophical tree falls in the forest type questions. If a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? Technically, yes, it still does. Oh yeah. All right. Oh man. I'm being attacked. You guys can see the action, right? Okay, good. It's just you can't see me. Yeah, it's like not working at all today. I've been reading a book right now, listening to a book called No More Mr. Nice Guy. And I don't think I think he has the problem that so many authors have, and that he doesn't really understand me. He's writing to a general audience, and the problem with that is that the author tends to overgeneralize, and in terms of self-help, it's not helpful. I'd argue it's not helpful because he says things like, you could just do it. Make the change in your life, just do it. But it's like, he doesn't understand me. He doesn't understand the situation I'm in. But if I could just get hired back as a superintendent, I would today. If I could be hired today as a psychologist, I would. But again, it's not as easy as just do it. It's not. That's why it's gotten to the point where I just start looking at the qualifications right off the bat. Because they're going to ask you, do you have this, such and such credential? And if you say no, or you don't have it, or they go in to check for it and you don't have it, just a big waste of time. I don't understand this. There's a dot over here, but I don't know where about it is. It looks like it's across the way. I think he's on top of the building, but I'm telling you, I don't understand how to get on top of that building. Maybe it's from here. I have to dash first. I believe, yeah, it just took a dash. I was asked that obnoxious question today. What are you doing now? So annoying, man. I could say I watch TV and play video games all day, but I'm not sure how that would have gone over. You'd bother servo again, back for more, be warned. I have used your previous gift to make himself stronger than ever. And his great wheel, did not expect to transpire as they did when last we met. I mean, everything is better if you are funny. That's definitely true. Everything is better if you're more interesting. I've just never been that interesting, that's my main problem. Hitting him with all we got. You got a lot of health. No more, he says. Whew, you happy now? Let's discuss the fee. Come on, you're the one who wanted to test. Would you truly refuse a single request from this old monk? Don't even start with me. Father Servo surrendered all worldly possessions and took numerous vows, yet you would deny him even a simple request. Fine, what do you want this time? One memory alloy and one broken circuit. The world moves ever on, my child, so do not dawdle. You stop calling me that already.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
Crown belts. Sorry for the dispassionate commentary, guys. It just, I've always hated interviews. Today was no exception. It bothers me when they ask so many personal questions. I just had some very bad news today. We're basically relying on unemployment. And yeah, today it ran out. Well, really it ran out maybe last week, but this is the first time I didn't get paid. So it's like now it's really starting to feel like crunch time, like I need to get back to work. I'm thinking I might just give myself like a time limit. If I can't get something figured out by plug-in ship.
Alert. Incoming message from command.
Command.
All units, be on the lookout for a missing Yorha in the city ruins. This unit was in possession of several plug-in chips that contain classified information. I need you to seek out whatever intel you can regarding their current whereabouts and status.
Roger.
He's
Chips
got
with
us running all
classified
around.
data, is it?
It's like if I can't get something figured out by October, really, I think I am gonna have to move back where I come from. Shouldn't have taken fall damage from that. It doesn't help that I've been out of work for 6 months now. It's only going to get harder and harder as time goes on to find work. I think. And yeah, I was offered a job back in July. The problem is I had to move for the job and I was given like only 2 weeks to move, so it put me in like a very unfortunate position. These are so annoying to fight, dude. I would jump in and just start whacking him, but the problem is, you can see he's electrified, and because of the way he's spinning around, it's hard for me to engage him directly. Okay, alright. Just gotta see things big picture, really. Like saying, like, what's with the cross-examination, really? I'm naturally a very introverted guy, and I get, like, very irritated with a series of, like, extremely personal questions. Here's another one. Oh my gosh, dude, this is so annoying. Get away from me, you stupid freaking thing. This is gonna keep spinning around in circles. Oh my gosh. How is he hitting me? It'd be nice if 9S could distract him. Okay, smash this robot, whatever the heck it's called. getting to the point now where it's just like, someone give me a damn job, man. Alright, I think he's getting close now. I have a feeling that that question, the what are you doing now question, is going to be the gotcha question. If I didn't get the job, I mean, I did answer it truthfully. I didn't try to hide anything. I didn't... Jesus, like those freaking enemies. There's something over here, but I don't know what it is. Inside this... Oh, it's just directing me back to this. There's just a bunch of sightings over here. I think center. It's like... It's just a crappy question, really. Like, I can only answer it so many ways. Like, I can outright lie and just say that it's like, I don't know, man. Say, like, I could have said I still teach, but again, where's the backup on that? This looks bad all around when you're unemployed. That's the fucking crappiest thing about it. It's like the cycle of suffering. It's like I can't break free from it.
Requested material obtained.
They got the dojo belt. And really it becomes irrelevant, like why I left my last job. Basically, I sent an email that was considered to be a violation of compliance. It's all total baloney, really. I still don't know how to properly explain it. Like, I basically lost my job over an email. It wasn't just the email. It was, of course, the relationship between me and my then boss. Me asking for the raise, not getting it, her... I guess mental state, I don't even know what you would call it. It got to the point where she was basically getting paranoid, blaming me for things that she herself did. It got to the point where she kept pulling me into her office for no reason. Just saying and doing stuff that just straight up made me feel uncomfortable. And yeah, maybe I should have been making more waves at the time. Maybe I should have been like, dude, I want to race. If I don't get it, I'm walking. No, I've never had the position, the bargaining chips, whatever you want to call it, to be able to make that kind of play, though. Because you really do need bargaining power. Skin in the game is what some other people might call it. And I've never been in a very powerful position. I've never been in a position where I was able to basically negotiate effectively. Is it that guy again? I don't think I want to do the race again. Yeah. I guess I could try it again. Ready to challenge me again? Wonderful. I knew you couldn't resist the thrill of the chase in the moment I laid eyes on you. Have a race that will make our very souls quiver with delights. Excellent response. Second Speed Championship. Finish line's over there. Time to race your way into tomorrow today.
3, 2, 1, go.
And there is conventional wisdom that states that the best time to look for work is when you are working. I just didn't. Oh, I think I went up the wrong way. I think that was the right way, yeah. Forgot. Speaking of which, I had a meeting today I forgot about. I had so many meetings I forgot about one of them. I'm gonna try to straight shoot it and not make the same mistake again. I'm only gonna give it one more attempt though. This is not my cup of tea. Finish line's over there. Time to race your way into tomorrow today.
2, 1, go.
Most. I think I should try it once more. I need to get a grip on the actual maneuvering. I think the way I'm doing it is correct. And really, it's about me starting again. Starting again is one of the hardest things. Come on, I'm just gonna call it. Screw it. It's not fun. It's just not how I see the game. Like it's not fun. I really don't know how to make 2B run faster. Is there a Yorha member down here? That's the problem I have with the what you call it. Oh man. What is this signifying? Yorha betrayers again. So where are they? Um, Supposedly there are betrayers here, but I don't know where they are. Are they hiding inside of this structure? I have to tighten the belt, so to speak, too, and just stop making expenses. Expense here, expense there. This sucks, man. I mean, I haven't really been doing a lot of joy spending. Where are the betrayers, man? I don't know, man. Are they hiding underneath this thing, or... I might just have to skip one, because I can't figure this out. Unless they're, like, in that arm. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, like... There's a way to, like, jump down in there. It's like I gotta watch what I say, like Mom was saying in the interview. I hate it, man. I hate how I'm cross-examined on every single freaking thing I say, and then again, it's gotta be the major 411. I get it, man. It's a paid position. You gotta vet. Money's just so BS. I'm sorry. It's so trash. Yeah, I think it has something to do with this. I don't know, dude. I think I'm just gonna have to do this one later or something. I really don't understand. I feel like I've been doing this. I don't know. I think they're inside of that structure. Gosh dang it, I feel like I'm gonna spend the entire episode just trying to do this. Is it down there? No, I don't think so. This is not correct. I think it's in here. Oh, come on. No, come on, to be. Dang it. I'm just gonna say whatever, dude. Let's see what I'm doing on time. I just don't feel well, man. I've struggled with depression basically most of my adult life. Lost sound. Hold on, I'm trying to put it back. Come on. Why is... I was saying before I lost the freaking feed. I suffered a great deal from depression. I've spent a significant amount of time just wondering if it's all worth it. And I think I have thought about killing myself, although I've never actually tried. I have sometimes wondered how life would be simpler and easier if I simply didn't exist. And having to like the panel interviews definitely don't help. Because here's like 5 or 6 people, they don't really know you, they don't get you. It's like you've got to try to connect with all of them. I wasn't able to connect with all the people in the panel today. There were people that were like... So there was like a social worker there and I think another learning specialist, and it's like it was hard. It was just very hard for me to pull them into the conversation. I don't know if that was my responsibility or what. I am not like a super people person. That's always been my challenge, really. I think like if this life was somehow different, if I had a different set of criteria, a criterion for success, I think life would be so much better. I really need to stop comparing myself to the lives of people that I knew in the past. I don't think that helps either. Because of course there are going to be people who are, you know, super outgoing and like, where are the betrayers here? Are they under the bridge?
Alert. Targets are rogue units 22B and 64B, currently designated for detention.
Damn it! I'll kill you!
Oh, got to heal. Keep hitting me. Heal again. I don't think I am quite as depressed as I used to be. I've luckily never been depressed to the point where I couldn't leave the house if I wanted to, if that makes sense. And I know it's hard to say sometimes. It's like people don't really know what I've been through. They don't really know. For example, when I saw that lady in the park, it's like she probably thought too, like there's no one out there who could help me. Like a feeling of helplessness. Hopelessness, maybe.
Damn it! Damn you to hell!
This one, whoa, has almost fallen. Okay, she's fallen now.
22B, 64B. What the hell?
Alert. Target is former Yorha Captain 8B, currently wanted for desertion. Proposal. Disable and detain at once.
You did this!
Please, you have to stop fighting.
Shut up! You don't know anything!
Analysis. Unit 8B specializes in close quarters combat. Proposal. Destroy enemy with long-range attacks.
Destroy? What happened to detain?
On, keep fire on her, 2B, not 2B, 9S. Well, you know what I mean. 2B and 9S, keep fire on her. He seems quite powerful. I think, too, if I could self-diagnose, I think my feelings of depression came from hormonal imbalances in my brain. Like I simply did not have enough dopamine in my brain, and it makes you feel like just complete garbage. Get gone, 2B, no! Get gone! Thank you. Gosh, that was so annoying. 2 medium. She dies so fast. You gotta keep firing her, 9S. What are you doing? He specializes in close combat, so just keep her at range. I think about all the possibilities too. It's like, do I necessarily have to continue in teaching, or should I open other doors? Should I try, for example, to find a way in psychology, become like an educational specialist, try to just reposition myself so I don't absolutely have to teach? I think teaching is not all it's cracked out to be either. There's a lot of, let me just say, stuff that teachers have to deal with that isn't really talked about. You don't really get to see it on the likes of like The Simpsons or come back. Like, Hey Arnold had Mr. Simmons, and then Simpsons had Miss Krabappel. Like, it shows you the idealized version of teaching, which is just you working with students. Keep playing dead, playing possum. Took my hand off the controller. That was pretty hard.
All units destroyed. Black box signals confirmed offline. Mission complete.
I don't like how they hide.
Killed them. Our fellow units. Why the hell did they steal from the Resistance in the first place? You think Anemone might know something, 2B?
Let's find out.
I was slouching in my chair today. I know it doesn't evoke confidence when you slouch, but I think my back, I find it uncomfortable to sit up, basically, in certain types of chairs. But anyway, I was saying the teaching thing. Like, there definitely is the dynamic there that is explored on The Simpsons, like Miss Krabappel, Seymour Skinner. And there were even a couple episodes where, like, they flirted and dated and fell in love and whatnot, connecting the network. I definitely would like to see myself in Principal Skinner's shoes, as opposed to Miss Krabappel. It's just, it's one of them things, dude. Because you start to think about, too, the possibilities. And it's like, I don't know fully what possibilities are available to me. Auto use item obtained. Virtuous treaty. Bunch of recoveries. And there's something else here. Is it another Yorha betrayer? I'm the kind of guy where I don't really know, for example, if I can make a smooth transition into leadership. Like I really don't know. I haven't had any like admin interviews really. I don't think my network is strong enough for me to just simply make the jump. Eddie 123 to become your ally. I think it's too easy for people to poke holes in my value proposition too. It's just very hard when you're selling yourself, like which is basically what the interview is. Like I think I still carried myself well in the interview. I think I did fine and well in all these interviews. Um, okay, that was it. Good. Wandering couple. Sometimes I feel like I'm just wandering around on the map, just looking for, relevant quest items. I did search for things to say more than typical. I'm kind of glitching the game. I'm trying to pull up this map, and when I do, I guess it's just distant. The sound is distant. Yeah, that's how I put it. The sound is distant. Resistance disappearance, desert camp. I believe that is the next play. Am I gonna have to run the entire way? There is a lower level, I just don't know how to get down there. First I'm trying to just run, jump over the edge. I saw an icon there, but I guess not. Yeah, it's just not a very nice question, really. What do you do now? Play video games and watch TV. What do you expect me to say? I wanted to say it was desert camp. I think I'll finish this, and I think that's all I'll have time for in today's episode. Man, I always have to worry about that too negative voice. I think they overheard me talking to some students being like, marry rich, so you don't have to do this. I gesture myself, see what you have to look forward to when you get older.
Leave me alone, jackass. I
It's
can't
like a
deal with
healthy
your
dose of
weird hobbies
cynicism.
anymore.
That's how I
Let
describe
me
it.
hear what you think, jerk.
A decent lineup of products. Any more large recoveries? I think I'll take 10 of them. And do you have anything else? I know, I remember. What's it called? Hamilton. Talk less, smile more. Don't let them know what you're for. Only problem is that doesn't really fly during interviews. Just ignore that guy. Selfish fool refuses to help me with my work. Doing a study on the excitement levels of androids while in battle. I need to record combat data from newest models in order to reach more steady conclusions. Good. Good to know not everyone around this joint is a spineless hunk of
Here,
crap.
follow me.
Connecting to the network.
All right, see that jerk over there? I need you to get combat data for him. Science will pay you back for this, I promise. Now, fight!
I couldn't read that. Command was not executed correctly.
Requested mission completed.
And oh man, that was great. Hey, did you know that android battle fever is actually quite similar to the human emotion of love? So if we want to know what all those old human records are always going on about, all we need to do is let our fist fly. It's like the age-old concept of poker chips, too. I used to have a university professor called Platt, and he's like, always give your students more chips. Don't take away their chips. And, I mean, adults are the same way, right? Like, my potential girlfriend could have chips for me. My potential employer could also have chips. Every single time I lose a lover or I lose a job, chips are taken away from me. And it becomes hard to bounce back. We want to know what all those old human records are always going on about. All we need to do is let our fist fly. Makes this whole thing feel more romantic. Yeah, sure. So sparks are flying. I still don't have enough data. Oh, come on. I need you. She's kind of taking advantage of this situation, isn't she? I need you to wipe out those enemies over there without taking any damage, like at all. Zero, zip, nada. Time to fight in the name of science. You blinded me with science. She blinded me with science. I think I missed all of them. I have to do it without getting hit. Oh. Keep him away, 9. Bait and attack. Okay, myrtleized them.
Requested mission completed.
It would help if I had a deeper voice all around. hard to make people care. I don't think you can. It's even harder if you have a high voice like me. I love Yorha goons. I really do. Just look at all this data. Speaking of Yorha goons, I'm a bit surprised you types are so intellectual. I thought combat models would be a bit more dense, less thinking, more killing and all that. Giving you any kind of intellect at all strikes me as pointless. More data. I need more data, and you were going to help me, right? That's a rhetorical question, by the way. I just want to finish this. 30 seconds or less. That was a big help. Get him down.
Requested mission completed.
He was definitely getting close there. Holy crispy crap on a stick. Now this is data. Look at this. See the reaction? Proves that android brains contain an algorithm which allows them to derive pleasure from battle. Without that, we'd probably have stopped fighting a long time ago. What a brutally efficient piece of evolution. Possible this is based on an identical pleasure center in the human brain. Those flashbacks really were something. I just need a teensy bit more data. You look like you've got nothing better to do, so give me a hand here. Give me a break, lady. Last bit of data. Wipe out those enemies in 30 seconds and can't take damage. Oh, man. I don't know if I could do that. That was close. Gosh. That's a nice hit. This one's hard. I think I'm going to try it one more time and then I will call it heads or tails. Alright, yeah, this is hard. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it's very hard. I don't think you can get it by playing cool or safe. Yeah. I'll go ahead and save here, and I'll try it a couple more times at the beginning of the next episode. Thanks for watching, folks. Whoever might be out there, whoever might be watching, whoever might be listening. It's no one cool. And I don't know, maybe I could have plugged the show during the interview today to fill the dead air, because it's like, well, what are you doing now? Oh, well, I have a very successful show, Stormer Show. You can look it up. I've got 0 viewers. My latest video on TikTok has like 20 views. Getting people to care was not my strong suit. I couldn't even get them to care enough to give me a stinking job. I mean, no one was hiring me on the spot. No one was. Exit game. Here's the camera. It's like, come on, where were you? Like, I'm trying to get these numbers up as it is. And it's like, and yeah, I know this wasn't the most productive episode. Like, I was trying to get through the betrayers, the race, trying to do the time challenge, which again, I will try at the start of the next episode. Um, yeah. It's like I'm getting to the point IRL when a rejection doesn't really phase me at all. It's like when your ego dies, like nothing matters anymore. And I wouldn't say I'm quite at that level. I still have too much ego to just shrug everything off. And it's like you don't really necessarily have to be Professor X to know what's on people's mind. There goes the camera again. Like you can tell what is going through their head with the questions they ask. Like, can this guy really do this? Uh, is he qualified? Which I definitely am. Uh, I don't know. It's gotten to the point where I still hate interviews. I think I'm getting better at talking to people. Here's a camera for good this time. Yeah, I think for good this time. Oh, I might have to. Come on, what is it doing? I guess that was it. Ay, 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 this computer, dude, I'm telling you. Why does it do that? I don't know, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, donations, Venmo Stormer Show. Thanks so much for watching. Sleep tight. Have a good night.